Hindi naman kita eh.
Okay, sige. Ngayon, ano ba? Alam mo na tayo. Okay. Welcome back to our podcast. This is actually our season finale for season finale. This is our 5th episode, no? Fifth episode. And we'll be doing medyo light naman yung ating topic ngayon. So kung makikita niyo sa harapan ninyo, para kami naka-bazaar set up.
Nagbebenta kami.
Nagbebenta kami.
Live selling later. Char.
Yes,
Live selling.
Live selling. Meron pa tayong hangover from the BGC Art Mart, no?
Yeah.
So, we just finished the BGC Art Mart workshop at saka yung latag table namin or yung bazaar. That was last weekend, no?
Yes.
So, ayun. Pero before that, magpakilala muna tayo. Kasi lagi natin nakakalimutan to. Alright. So, I am A.M. Trajeco.
I'm Kat.
I'm Abby.
And welcome to
Putikyan!
Ayun, buhay. Okay, one more. And welcome to Putikyan! Okay. Medyo, ano tayo ngayon? Like what I said, relax tayo yung topic natin ngayon. Since papatapos naman yung ating taon. So maybe we could recap siguro ano yung nagawa natin for the past few months or even for the year. And yung last 4 episodes natin, we can discuss siguro para at least they can go back to our topics na talagang somewhat I don't know, may entertain kayo, pero parang, medyo entertain kayo sa usapan. And you could get as well some references or topics, ideas about pottery. So, ang atin namang podcast talaga is ginawa natin para ma-discuss natin anything about pottery.
Yes.
And how we potters navigate it. Kung paano tayo gumagalaw dun sa community natin at saka yung environment natin, when we do or we express ourselves, our art. So, ayun. Now, since yun nga, ang pag-uusapan natin is latag table. Ano ba, Abby, yung ating hinanda sa kanila na pag-uusapan natin para at least meron tayong yung flow natin para unti-unti tayo pumunta dun sa how do we really sell our products, right?
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Okay lang yun. Kasi, hold up, naman ito yung topic. Kasi, we should, dapat kasi, ang aming topic ngayon is firing and glazing. Since, ang ating mga guests ay talagang busy, or lahat tayong mga potters, busy talaga itong months na to. Last quarter of the year, ito yung bazaar, exhibit, tapos paggawa ng regalo. So talagang everyone is busy. And yung ating mga nakaschedule na featured artist at saka yung guest natin that we could, to get inspiration from. Busy talaga. So, i-reserve natin siya on our season 2. Next year. 2026. So, abangan. So, magsa-start tayo ng about glazing and firing. So, right now, since napapanahon na, yun nga, paggawa ng gift, mas maganda kasi kapag handmade, no?
Oo, totoo. Iba kasi yung feeling diba? Pag may nakuha ka handmade.
True.
Saka they're all unique.
Oo.
So, ayun. We will discuss how we sell our products. So, since si Abby kasi, lagi niyo siya makikita sa bazaar. So, yan. Ito yung binibenta ni Abby.
Si Abby
Tapos,
and her friends, Mother Potters. Shout out to them.
Yeah. Tapos, si Kat naman, meron din siyang group of friends, group of potters din that really,
shop drop and pre-orders.
Pre-orders. Mga commission work.
Yes.
So, madi-discuss natin to isa-isa. Paano natin i-categorize ano yung bazaar, paano nagbebenta sa bazaar, paano nag-online drop, kasi sobrang usong-uso sa ceramic world, yung online drop, hindi siya live selling iba kasi talaga ang market for ceramics. Tapos, also, yung pagkuha ng commission work.
Yes.
At saka, pre-order.
Yeah, pre-order.
As well,
Website.
if you are buying through the
Oh,
website.
Yeah.
So, ako kasi, I post my pieces to the website. Parang, kapag gumagawa ako, pinopost ko na lang doon. Tapos, whatever stuff that I couldn't buy, I couldn't sell sa ating online, sa bazaar, nilalagay namin doon. So, even last year, ganun din yung ginagawa natin. So, since discuss na namin sa inyo kung ano yung mga i-expect nyo with this finale, our final episode for season finale.
Yes.
So, later on, iisa-isahin natin kung paano ano yung proseso. Paano si Abby kung wari nagjo-join. It's not really kung wari, this is real life. Paano si Abby nagjo-join sa bazaar, ano yung proseso. Tapos ako, paano ako nag-online drop. Kasi bihira ako mag-online drop, but when I got back from Japan, talaga ang first kong ginawa is online drop. Tapos, how I manage my website. Tapos sila Kat naman
sa mga
pre-orders, commission work.
Yeah, commission.
So, ayun. So, we'll have a short break muna, and then later on in our second segment, Abby, me, and Kat will be, discussing these topics to you. Alright? Bye for now. See you later. Okay, we're back at Putikan. Okay, welcome back to Putikan. Alright, so like what we've said a while ago, i-discuss namin paano namin na-navigate yung ganitong kinds of selling. Kasi hindi lang naman syempre na gumagawa tayo. Hindi naman tayo create lang ng mga art pieces natin. Kasi as an artist, actually we are like a business.
Yes.
Business tayo itself. We sell ourselves. We sell our products. We sell our art pieces. Ngayon, since madami-dami na ngayon talagang nag-explore ng art.
Yes.
Kasi expression siya sa panahon ngayon, parang talagang madaming naghahanap ng way how to express, most especially to deal with wellness, wellness, mental health. So, madaming natutulong ang art. So, yung iba, art as a therapy, alam mo yun, kaysa sa mag-try ng ibang siguro,
sports
ibang
maybe, baka ayaw nila sports, parang gusto nila something
kung
to do with the arts
their
na
hands.
Use their hands.
Or even if they want to create lang alone. Kasi yung iba talaga hindi rin comfortable ng mga contact sports or yung talagang madaming tao ako. I'm introvert. Nahihirapan din ako makipag-socialize.
Feel ko lahat naman tayo introvert.
Actually, di ba? Mga patterns. Something to that effect. Pero kapag nagsasama, hindi na sama-sama, hindi na introvert. So, ayun. Now, we have Abby. Abby is our studio managers. Actually, itong dalawang kasama ko is studio managers ng AMT Ceramics. So, sila ngayon ang nagpapatakbo ng studio dito sa Quezon City. So, sila ang mamimit nyo whenever you're here or you're doing your studio use your workshops, firing, sila yung nandito. Then, I'm doing the Tagaytay. Doon ako nag-production. Pero, I always visit the studio. Madalas naman. Almost every week.
Yeah.
So, ayun. Abby. So, si Abby ay Studio Cerami.
Hi, I'm Abby from Studio Cerami. So, usually, yung mga products na ginagawa ko, they're for slow living. Gusto ko yung parang something you use functionally. So, matcha bowls, teacups, and then mga matcha whisk holders. And then I also have something, yung mga anik-anik. So I have magnets. I have mini mug. Then, so you can put yung mga small flowers.
Meron ka din yung necklaces.
Ayun, meron din yung wearables. Like mga chokers.
Ay, wala. Hindi ko sinuot. Yung IDs kasi natin last year sa BDC
yung
meron talaga kami parang
may mini mug, Before I sold, mini mug keychains din.
Si Abby actually, last year, ang best seller. Siya ang nakabenta ng madami. Kasi, that's our first, diba?
Yeah, BGC Art Mart din.
BGC Art Mart. Yung recently namin na ginawang workshop at saka yung bazaar.
Yeah.
So, Abby, how did you, paano mo na figure out na itong klase ng design style ang yung ibebenta mo? How do you decide? Parang, yeah.
I think yung ano lang din, kung ano yung feel kong gawin. And yung mga things na ako mismo gusto kong gamitin or gusto kong magkaroon, yun yung usually ginagawa ko.
Okay. Ikaw naman, Kat. Kapag gumagawa ka ng pieces, paano mo dinidecide na, this is me, this is my style. How did you come up to that?
I think ko din, yung mga hilig ko in general in life, diba? Kahit before pa, like, gusto ko cutesy stuff. Yun, diba? Gusto ko mga cute dogs. Or, kaya napapaisip ako, gusto ko ng cute, pero gusto ko din sometimes functional. Kasi gusto ko ayoko yung minsan nakatambak lang. Gusto ko yung, at least nagagamit ko.
Gusto natin yung ginagamit talaga.
So, kasi usually yan yung tanong yung, if pumunta ka ng, kapag nag-practice ka na ng pottery, tapos magkikreate ka na ng products mo, and nagkaroon ka na ng confidence to put yourself out there to sell, ang una kasing tanong how do you decide that this is your product? Right? Paano siya matatied to you?
Yes.
Right?
Well, so, I think parang iba-iba may iba kasi parang ayoko masyadong functional kasi ang dami nagbebenta ng functional or ang dami functional. Parang gusto nila, sculpture naman. So it really depends on you hahanapin mo. Ano ba talaga style? Diba?
Ikaw, Abby?
Same.
Paano ganun din?
At saka parang you just create until you find na kung ano yung papatok sa iba. Kasi not all the pieces that we make naman parang makaka-resonate with other
people.
True.
That is actually true. I think yun yung natin, I don't want to say responsibility. Kasi as an artist talaga, parang as much as possible, if you are making stuff or we are making art, I don't want to say it's stuff kasi hindi siya stuff. It's an art. So, when we make stuff, when we make art, very important na it is us. Tayo yun.
Yes.
Diba? At hindi lahat ng napoproduce natin is talagang, makaka-resonate yung ibang viewers or bumibili. So talagang we really have to maybe patiently wait kung ano ba talaga yung market na para sa atin.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Kasi when I started creating, hindi ako ganun ka-comfortable talagang magbenta. Nung bumalik ako sa Japan, parang natatakot ako. Sabi ko, sa isip-isip ko, kasi ang ginagawa ko functional, katulad nito. Yung iba, ang tingin nila dito, boring. Kasi it's symmetrical, yung ganun. Pero ako kasi, when I create, talagang ang practice ko is minimalist, straightforward, not that colorful, talagang plain, tapos ang pinapractice ko talaga is precision. So sometimes, other, clients na talagang gustong bumili, is hindi yun yung hinahanap. So, you really have to find kasi,
Yes. Pero may mga tao, same naman din style sa'yo, diba? So, you just have to find the crowd.
True. Kung saan. Ayun. And ang nakakatawa doon sa BDC Art Mart po namin last week, lahat kami nakamenta.
Thank you.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yes.
And even for the featured artists na kasama namin during that time is naka-experience din how they can, show themselves sa offsite, 'di ba? Na hindi inside studio. Na meron na tayong ibang mga tao na nakakasalamuha. Kumbaga community, right? Community of artists. So, ayun. And by the way, the BDC Art Mart ay continuous po. So, meron pa rin tayong mga friends na nandun, right? So, meron tayong mga potters pa rin nandun. Si Hazel is having bazaar din. So, you could check her out, Hello Hazel, sa BDC Art Mart. Tapos, meron ka pang friend na isang
si Cors din.
Oo.
She's gonna be there, Chelsea Reggie.
Ayun. So, watch out for their pieces. So, yun. Support po natin yung mga local artist.
Yes.
So, ayun. Now, since napag-usapan natin nga yung pagbebenta ng bazaar, maybe you could share, Abby, paano tayo nag-a-apply? Ano yung somewhat bazaar dito sa Philippines or Metro Manila na talagang you should look out for, right?
So, actually, marami naman tayong like bazaars or like events wherein we can sell. Ako, I'm part of a group, Mother Potters.
Yeah.
So, we're a group of ceramic artists who sell our works. Hahanap muna tayo ng event na kung saan feeling natin papatok yung pieces natin. Pero yun, parang disclaimer, not all events, talagang parang market
hindi siya
mo.
absolute. Nagbabago kasi, no?
Pero the important thing is you go out there and
have fun.
Show up. Yeah.
And have fun.
Yeah,
yun ang
have
importante. Na?
Kasi exposure pa rin naman yun in a way.
Parang ako, pag pumunta ako sa ganyang event, parang nakaset ang mind ko na kapag I put myself out there, I'm not really expecting anything. All I have to do is have fun, sell, and yung pagkatapos kasi nabigay mo na energy na yun, you wouldn't know ano yung magiging return. So, might as well is just enjoy it.
Yes.
Hindi mo alam kasi mas maganda pala yung diba? Yung magiging response ng tao. Yun yung nakakatawa. Enjoyin nyo yung community. Kasi lahat doon artist.
Yes.
So, makakuha kayo ng mga tips, siguro. Diba?
Sure.
At yung iba talagang, bazaar people.
Yeah.
Diba? Na talagang nagbabazar sila. Makakakuha din kayo ng tips. So, nakakatawa. Very accommodating, supportive, open-minded, and accepting.
Yeah, accepting.
Accepting niyo ng mga tao at saka mga
Ang dami ka
artists
din
itself.
nami-meet
Yes,
diba?
nakakatawa.
Other artists din, or hindi lang for art, may food nga.
Oo, may food. Kasi,
True.
food din kasi is art.
Yeah,
right?
It's vital.
True, that's right.
Yeah. Ayun, kasi, di ba, culinary arts. Or pastry arts.
True.
Yeah, it is art, actually. So, ayun, may na-meet din kami na masarap mag-bake ng cake.
Yes.
Adis Kitchen, i-check nyo sa Instagram. So, yep.
Super sarap nung nila, baked goods na.
Yeah, baked goods. So, we will having as well this coming December. So, we'll discuss later on.
Yeah,
yung surprise na, well, hindi siya surprise.
Basta abangan mo later.
Abangan nyo later. We will discuss it right after giving you some tips how we navigate the selling part of ceramics.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ayun. Ano ba ma-share?
Ano ba? Siguro, if it's a bazaar lang, parang you have to prepare in terms of, kailangan may on-hand items ka.
True.
Kasi kailangan mo i-display na yung pieces mo.
Like ganito.
Yeah, parang ganito. And then, siguro tip ko na lang is to put your price sa ilalim para it gives a chance for your clients or sa mga tumitingin to pick up your works and then sisilipin nila yung price sa ilalim.
Kaya yung magtatanong-tanong
Oo.
sila.
And the good thing about ceramics, when we are joining bazaars, na-experience kasi nila na nahahawakan. Iba kasi yung nahahawakan nila. Na nakikita lang. Na nakikita lang. Na-experience nila. And ako, I believe that art should be experienced. Hindi mo siya masasabi na, maganda tong art to kasi, alam mo yun, may somewhat kulang kung hindi mo siya ma-experience. And I think yun yung one of yung sa mga senses na, I don't know, it makes sense na kailangan talaga siya ma-experience kasi art itself, ang definition niya is it should be made by humans.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, ayun. Anything else?
Anything else?
Ayun. How much? How much ang bazaar?
Depends on the event, yung tabling. So, usually ang rates niyan parang per table or half table or per tent. Ang maganda being with a collective is napaghatian namin yung expense nung rent, basically.
Yeah.
So, yun.
Tapos, depende rin kasi kung saan siya. For example, meron talagang high-end na bazaar. Like, ayun. Tinitignan ko yung nagpa-fire po kami ngayon. Well, tinitignan. Bumababa siya.
Multitasking.
So, okay. Break muna ako.
Oh, sige.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check on.
Sige.
Tingin ko. Ano yun? Anyway, so, let's go back.
Ayun. Ano yung process ng yung pag-commission?
Process of commission.
Na-distract tayo doon.
Distract sa baba.
So,
nagpa-fire kasi kami. Anyway.
At the same time. So anyway,
yung process kasi is, yun, first is ano yung gusto nilang design. Tapos, magpapakita ko nung sample. Like, ito yung mga colors. Kasi minsan may iba, do you have a color like this color or ganito? Or may specific, na gusto ko ganito, pero iba yung yung gusto ko ibahin ng konti.
Nakakatawa to.
Gano'n natin.
Season finale daw medyo kakaiba.
Recap ulit natin.
Okay.
So, ayun, yung tanong kasi ni Abby kay Kat, yun, paano siya napaprocess yung, for example, for commission work, paano ka nag-accept, what is the timeline, yung mga kinakonsider mo.
So, timeline, minimum 1 month nga. Kasi, kailangan, madamihan mo na, diba?
Oo.
And then, magpapakita muna ako ng sample piece before mo ma-finalize. Kasi important yung sample eh.
Prototype.
Oo, prototype. Kapag hindi nila pag ginawa mo na diretso, parang, bakit ganito? Minsan ganun sila.
Yung expectations.
Expectations, like,
setting proper expectations.
Kailangan. And then, ayun, kapag ako normally binibigay like a week or less na okay na ba sa'yo to? And then, kung okay na, doon na ako magsa-start.
Yeah, great. So, ayun, kapag nag-drop ka naman, so for example, nag-drop ka na, how does it work? Instagram?
Ako, I do, dalawa yung ginagawa ko. Instagram and through by mouth sa friends ko.
Yeah. Actually, pwede yun. Kasi doon naman lahat tayo nagsastart yung word of mouth.
Oo, word of mouth. Kasi may mga iba, like, not as active online.
True, that's
so,
true. Yung iba talaga ngayon, parang ayaw ng mga mag-social media. So, how are you gonna reach them?
Inaano ko sa mga friends ko, guys, drop ako. O kaya sa mga barkada or through sa friends nila, gano'n. So, spread of mouth lang talaga siya. So, yun.
Ikaw, Abby, have you tried that? Nag-drop ka na ba?
Hindi, pero nagpo-post ako dun sa tindahan IG account ko.
Okay. Yung nag-drop na nabasag talaga.
Wow!
Joke lang. Ang corny ko, Tito Jokes. So, ayun. Ayun po. So, kay Abby, yung sa bazaar, paano nag-join, tapos kay kay Kat is how she navigates yung doing the drops. The drops. Madami po nagkaganito Ang isa sa mga talagang mabili dito sa ganito is leaflet pottery.
True.
Putikat.
So, ayun. Meron din kasing website yun. Speaking of Putikat, si Kay. May website si Kay. AMT has website din. Tapos, meron tayong, for example, right after the BGC Art Mart, pinapost din kasi namin yun for clear and sale. So, yung mga hindi nakapunta tapos gustong bumili sa website, nakapost siya dun sa amtceramics.com.
Check nyo lang website.
Check nyo na lang yung website namin. So, pero medyo konti pa lang ngayon kasi hindi pa updated since, yun nga, we'll be discussing yung later on yung magiging parang initiative namin, how we can actually help our community, Potters community, to sell as well.
Yes.
Ayun, so, ano ba? Ako naman.
Ikaw naman.
Paano ba? Kasi, hindi talaga ako mahilig magbenta. So, since nung pagka-uwi ko dito, ang talagang focus ko is to teach, to do the workshops. But, yun nga, like what I've said, trained ako sa mass production. So, gusto ko rin siyang magawa. Recently, nagagawa ko na siya kasi I'm accepting commission work na. I don't want to say na I'm picky, but yes, I am. Pumipili po ako nung makakatrabaho ko. Maybe because I believe in a certain siguro principles or pinapractice ko principles na kapag gumagawa ako ng art is somewhat aligned din dun sa style ko. Kasi like what we're doing, ang core kasi talaga ng AMT is integrity.
Yes.
So, when it comes to creating my art pieces din, kapag meron akong naka-accept na, for example, commission work, or kahit mga 2-3 commission work, tapos hindi ko siya talaga style, pinapasa ko siya sa mga friends. Tapos kapag talagang straightforward naman, talaga, this is my style, I'll accept it. So, ayun, paano ba? Timeline. Sa timeline, medyo particular po ako sa pag nag-accept ako ng commission work. Kasi, doon ako trained. So, I think, gusto ko rin ipasa kasi yun kila Abby, kila Kat, somewhat, wala naman kasing proper way of doing it eh. Parang, I think, efficient and effective way to do it. Ako, when I accept commission work, talagang I do prototyping. So, kasama yun dun sa, dun sa package. Kailangan makita nila ano yung kalalabasan nun. Kasi, ang ating mga kliyente po, when it comes to pottery or ceramics, hindi talaga siya action na yun yung lalabas. Kasi ang daming factors na nakaka-affect. So, like yung perfect example, ayun, meron kasing nag-comment sa atin from Precious interview. Kasi, yung part na yun, nabanggit kasi namin, invite kasi namin na if you have time to go to Japan, kung saan kami nag-training, you can visit Kaneyama. Definitely po, it's not an absolute kind of technique. Yes, it's traditional Japanese ceramics. Meron siya siyempre influence from. So, I just want to clarify this. We are not claiming na yun yung talagang ginagawa kasi that's centuries of techniques. It cannot be done even now. Kaya nga po, ang pottery is type of art that cannot be mastered.
Yes,
ang pottery ay sumasabay sa teknolohiya. Kung ano yung ngayon. Kaya hindi siya, nagbabago siya. Even the techniques, even the location that you're in.
Yes, that's
your
true.
Techniques nag-change because sometimes sa techniques na ginagawa natin, naka-base sa body, yung body structure, and yung raw materials or resources that we use. So, kung talagang tayo ay nag-aaral nung papaano natin talaga gamitin itong medium na to, yung clay, ng paggawa natin in our everyday life as a potter, kailangan talaga natin mag-adapt. So, ayun. With that, talaga pong hindi natin, sa disclaimer natin kapag gumagawa tayo ng quotation, nakalagay talaga doon approximately. Kasi ang clay po, nagbabago siya per batch. Kapag ginagawa siya, nagbabago siya per batch. Yung shrinkage percentage niya, ano ang ginamit mo doon na panghalo or maybe hinalo ka bang clay doon para maging darker clay body or is it pure? Something like that. Madami. At ito pong mga raw materials natin kasi ay namimina. At hindi na ito nababalik.
Yes.
Itong resources na to. Kaya ito, sila Abby at saka sila Kat, since they are teaching workshops, we also do our best to educate our students na ito ay hindi na resources to na hindi na mababalik.
Yes.
So we need to be more responsible in using these raw materials. So, ayun. And what else? Yan, nakalagay doon, you cannot do a ceramics na nakalagay doon na exactly the same.
Yes.
Walang nangyaring ganun po. And even firing, it never happened in the history of humankind na may kaparehong firing. Hindi siya nangyayari. So, wala pa tayo siguro dun sa technology na yun. It could happen maybe in the future if kaya na ng technology natin to do it. Yung talagang siguro 100%. No, wala mag-change or talagang exactly the same. But I don't think it parang mahirap siya ma-achieve in our lifetime. So ayun pa lang. So yun yung siguro mga natuturo ng pottery sa atin. How we navigate life in real, talagang practical ways. So ayun, ang dami ko chika. So ayun na. Yun, prototyping, ang aking pong, kapag ako po nag-accept ng prototyping, yes, it would take time. Doon sa prototyping kasi, doon mag-agree kami ni client kung, okay na to, and then magkakaroon ng revisions. Kaya yung prototyping is very important. Yung itsura niya, yung laki niya, kung sino ba yung hindi
kulay din.
Yung kulay din. And sa prototyping po, hindi mo talaga yan magagawa ng eksaktong-eksakto. Kasi magbabago at magbabago siya.
Yes.
Ang dami kasing factors eh. So, ayun. Medyo mahirap i-explain. So, yeah. Ang aking timeline po, depende po kasi siya sa how many. Diba?
Yes.
How many pieces are we gonna make? But for me, yung standard ko kasi is 4 to 6 weeks. If that is yung parang minimum order required namin, we can make, depende rin talaga sa how we efficiently do it. So, ganun ako gumagawa. Si Abby po kasi ang nag-handle ng aming quotations.
Yeah.
Siya yung nagko-compute ng quotation, costing, firing, kaya ano yung magiging actual price niya when it comes to paglabas na nung end product. So yun, medyo iba-iba po kami ng processes.
Yes.
How we do it. When it comes to pricing po, on our season 2, hopefully we can top that. Kasi madaming tatanong sa atin, how do you price? How do you cost? Diba?
Yes.
Ano yung dapat natin i-consider when we price our pieces? Something to that effect.
Yes.
Kasi meron din tinatanong, mas mahal ba ang ito pala? Ang isa sa mga tanong, mas mahal pa, ito tanungin ko kayo, ano mas mahal sa inyo? Or does it matter kung hand building siya or wheel thrown?
Hand building or wheel thrown?
Oo.
Ako, it matters for me. Oh.
Okay.
Kasi it's your time and effort din. Actually,
okay.
And your artistic value din actually.
True.
How do you price your I mean, does it matter if wheel thrown siya or ano yung pag-put mo ng value sa technique?
I mean, for me, it's hindi lang technique yung factor. Yun, like what Kat said, yung time, yung labor, as well as kung gaano ka-complex yung design.
Okay. Good answer. Tinanong ko yan sa sensei ko. Kasi, nung pumunta ako ng Japan, ang alam ko lang is wheel throwing. I know, okay ako sa wheel throwing, pero madami pa rin ako talagang in-unlearn. Ang hirap mag-unlearn nung natutunan ko dito sa Philippines. Kasi pagpunta ko sa Japan, ang dami ko pa talagang, hindi pala siya applicable na technique, parang hindi pala siya ganun ka-efficient. So, I have to unlearn and I have to adapt to their kind of techniques. Kasi mass production sila, mabilisan. Tsaka talagang, they make sure na yung quality yung nilalabas nila, knowing Japanese. Ang sagot niyan dyan sa akin is, all techniques are the same.
Talaga?
The value. Kapag pag tinignan ko siya, nung tinignan ko siya sa gallery, oo nga no. Kasi, ang explanation niya is, there are certain techniques that is only applicable to that specific product. Bakit mo gagamitin ang wheel throwing na hindi naman dapat para sa kanya? So, ayun. Kung magsicylinder ka, bakit ka mag-ano? Diba? So, wheel throwing. So, yun yung sagot niya sa akin. So, tayo naman, kanya-kanya pa rin naman yan. Kung paano natin siya na-harness, itong mga techniques na to, or talents. Yun lang siguro yung naging basis ko when I price my pieces. May ganun, parang, there are a lot of techniques like we've discussed from our previous episodes na may very specific na technique if you are doing a very specific product.
Yes.
So, hindi siya lahat suitable dun sa products na yun. So, yun ang sagot niya sa akin. Sabi ko, oo nga, no. Nung na-introduce ako sa hand building, oh my God, ang dami ko nga palang magagawa sa hand building. Parang nalimit ako dun sa sarili ko na pag wheel, ito lang yung magagawa ko. Precision kasi yung wheel. Pag hand building, talagang unlimited.
Anything goes.
Anything goes. You can do whatever I think your ideas, concepts, nagagawa mo siya sa hand building eh. Sa wheel kasi limited ka kasi cylinder.
Cylindrical.
Cylindrical. Though still, meron tayong pwedeng way na ma-modify siya. But mas free talaga kapag naka-hand building, right? So, ayun, daming chika. So, yun lang yung yung sigurong gusto kong i-share when it comes to accepting yung ganitong mga commission work or Nag-drop ba ako? Nag-drop ako once.
Yung
pero,
pagkadating mo, diba?
Pagkadating ko, nag-drop ako. Kailangan ko mag-drop kasi wala ako doon, wala na akong budget. Parang kailangan ko mag-sell. Tapos wala akong work kasi pandemic yun. So I just got back. Tapos starting to, show myself to Philippine market. So, yeah. And I'm so thankful na na-accept naman nila yung ginagawa ko. I hope na, yun. Katulad nito, mga to. So, ayan. At sila na yung mga kasama ko ngayon. So, ayun. Ano pa pag-usapan natin?
Yung incoming, this next week.
Yeah! Okay. So, gusto niyo mag-break muna tayo?
Pwede din.
Sige. Tapos, saka natin anuhin yung incoming. Okay. Break. Pats naman. Buti na lang may aircon.
Ay, sorry.
Alright. Nagkaroon kami ng technical difficulty. Kailangan tignan ng cue.
Yes.
So, anyway. So, let's go back. So, yung discussing Abby is, diba?
Bazaar.
Sa bazaar. Ayun, meron kasi tayong talagang medyo high-end na bazaar. Medyo talagang mahal yung joining fees dito.
True.
Pero kung hindi nyo naman talaga kailangan pa na mag-join sa ganun kamamahal na bazaar, pwede naman kayo mag-start dun sa small. No? Na with friends. Or ano yun, kahit siguro sa mga residential,
Sa residential, baka meron yan for sure.
Yung mga homeowners nyo, yung something like that, para at least ma-practice nyo how you could put yourself out there na magbenta. So, ayun.
Special guest.
Yep. Medyo mahal talaga yung mga ano ba, wag na natin banggitin yung mga high-end bazaar kasi talaga merong
basta meron yan for sure.
Talagang nag-reach about siguro 15 to 30, sometimes nga may 60 pa.
Depende sa
Depende sa event. Lalo na kung ginagawa siya sa World Trade Center. Yung mga ganyan. Talaga medyo pricey yan. Yung ganyan. Yung iba sa hotel, mga hotel na ng mga bazaar, yan, medyo talagang pricey yan. Pero kung talagang yun sa tingin nyo, ang target market nyo, why not? Try it.
Go for it.
Pero yun nga, as for us, since ako kasi pag second year ko nang ginagawa itong bazaar and selling, it really depends sa inyo. Basta siguro proper expectations na it's not always absolute that you're gonna sell.
Yes, true.
Unless talaga magaling kayo magbenta. At saka, wala, hindi mo no? Makakontrol kung ano yung crowd na darating.
Depende talaga So, sa place, minsan nga weather din.
True, weather. May nangyari din tayong ganyan, di ba? Parang 2 days yung bazaar namin, tapos the following day talagang umulan. Binagyo.
Wala.
So, we have to cancel it. So, ayun. Ano lang, I think, enjoy. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy while you're there. Tapos, chika kayo sa mga kasama nyo ng mga artist din doon kasi may makukuha at makukuha din kayong mga tips from them. Right?
True.
And yun din naman ang purpose nun, to connect to the community. I think that's the reason why may mga ganyan bazaars din, right? So, ayun, may madadagdag ka pa, Abby?
I think that's all for now. We can move on to the next topic.
Okay, sige. Yung drop.
Drop. Okay. Depends on you want to drop. Ako kasi ginagawa ko sa Instagram ko. Kasi doon ako mas active mga Instagram. Okay, through friends din. Kasi yun nga gusto ko sa community natin. Sobrang supportive sa isa't isa. So, ginagawa ko, gagawa lang ako ng madami. Magpo-production ako. Tapos, gawa ko na ng madami. And then, pipicturean ko siya isa-isa. And then, po-post ko. Tapos, may specific date lang ako. Kailan ako mag-drop. Meron din yung pre-order or mga for custom orders. Like, check lang nila yung page mo. And then,
I'm sorry, sir.
Sasabihin na, uy, gusto ko tong style na to. Can you make something for me? Personal message. So, ganun lang naman.
For our audience's reference, usually how many weeks kapag pre-order? Or custom?
Hindi ako weeks. Kaya I need time. Kasi medyo kapag magpo-prod ako, nadamihan ko talaga ako. Minimum ko actually, medyo matagal, 1 month akin. Kasi gusto ko talaga,
or more.
1 month ang aking minimum. Kasi gusto ko na maganda yung result. Ayoko magbigay na, okay na to. Gusto ko yung whole, like 100%, yun, binigay ko for you guys.
Okay, sorry. Kasi pati niya ako ulit eh.
Sorry, bumababa ulit.
Okay, stop muna tayo ulit. Sorry. Yung last segment namin hindi po na-record kasi napuno pala. So, hopefully. So, dapat siguro po, pero hindi, 53, meron ba tayong around 10 gigs?
So, yeah. Kaya yan.
Ito po yung ginagawa namin for the love of pottery. So, ayun. Ano yung, last segment natin, yes, let's siguro discuss yung ating bazaar.
Yes.
I mean, the clearance sale. It's a AMT Ceramic Studio clearance sale. So, ano to? Kailan natin gagawin to?
So, siya, starting of December 5 and 6. So, 5, 6, and all Fridays, Saturdays.
All Fridays, Saturdays.
Until the 20th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So, na-post na naman natin, no, sa Instagram.
So, ayun, Abby, would you like to share anything about yung sa ano natin?
Ayun, it's open for everyone. So, friends, and kung sino man yung
community natin, the Potter's community.
You can bring ceramics, you can bring books, used clothes, food.
Yeah,
so anything you want to clear out.
Yeah, yung parang you're willing to let go.
Yes.
So, mas maganda kasi na siguro since patapos na rin ng 2025, so we'll be here for you to help you out to, send these pieces or sell these pieces and, i-share na yung hindi na nagsaserve ng purpose natin. Maybe could have another purpose to other person or other individuals.
Yes.
So, ayun, at the same time, you can help them to find, good, find gifts for their loved ones, and at the same time, us as local potters, artists na could have extra din income, di ba? So, ayun, this is open po for our community.
Yes.
So, hindi lang po to limited to ceramics. If you have pre-love clothes, like sabi ni Abby, pastries, meron po tayong in-house dito, in-house cafe. So, if you want to sell goodies, pastries, cakes, this is good.
Yeah, so if interested, please contact us na lang para maayos natin.
Maayos natin. Para hindi po tayo sobrang puno. Just to set expectations po, ang ating studio po is not that big, but enough to accommodate saktong people naman. Hindi naman siguro mapupuno. Ang floor area po kasi nito is around 80 square meters, yung sa baba. Tapos we have second floor po na ginagamit na rin namin ngayon for studios was around half, 40 or about 40.
Yes.
So, we'll do our best to clear up the path na talagang pag-display nyo, you can just, bring a small table and display your art pieces para at least ma-show din natin sa ating mga community or co-artists na, ito na yung ginagawa ko ngayon. So yun, you can actually invite your friends din.
As in, lang, it's free, guys.
It's free. Actually, it's free. You don't need to pay anything na joining fee or whatsoever.
Literally just to support the local artists.
The local artists.
At least share nyo yung works nyo.
Oo, diba? At saka masaya to kasi Friday, Saturday, right after siguro work. Yeah, right after work. Tambay lang to, kahit tambay ka dito. Kain kayo siguro ng pastries, tapos coffee, tapos chit-chat with friends, with AM team and other artists. That's 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday. All Fridays and Saturdays, yung first 3 weeks po of December. Just to let you know po, ang aming pong last day of work for AMT Ceramic Studio would be on the 20th.
December 20th.
Yeah, December 20th. Magbabakasyon po muna kami. So, if you still have few pieces that you would like to be fired, just let us know. Medyo maluwag na po yung schedule namin ngayon. Kasi halos tapos na, wala na tayo masyadong backlogs, no? Kaya, we are able to share this space, artist space, na makapagbenta or, you know, show your art pieces. So, ayun. Ano pa ba? How to get here? Yeah, paano makapunta dito?
We have limited parking space.
Yes, we have limited parking
Pero
space.
you guys can go commute. Diba? Commute or angkas. And then, nandito lang to sa Tandang Sora.
Yes, Tandang Sora lang siya. Banlat Road, corner Alcantara Street. So, basically, Banlat
You can search
Road.
the pin,
pin.
sa Google.
Sa Google lang siya. Guys, the QC ha, not the
Tagaytay.
Baka umabot sa Tagaytay.
Kasi kapag pinin nyo po siya or hinanap nyo, AMT Ceramic Studio, meron pong Tagaytay tayo at saka meron Quezon City. Ang Quezon City po natin is somewhat our hub for learning and products and services. Ang ating pong Tagaytay Studio is also for workshop, private workshops, and for production. Doon po kami nagpo-production. So anyway, ito nakikita niyo pong set. We are at the second floor of our Quezon City studio. So we hope to see you on these dates. Hang out lang tayo, tapos make chika, make friends, and show our masaya to. And ano pa ba?
Yeah.
Grabe, ang bilis ng taon, no?
Oo.
Tapos na. So,
we're excited na for
2026.
Yeah, fresh start tayo sa
True.
2026.
Maybe we could take advantage of this opportunity to create them in advance. Maligayang Pasko.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! At saka masaganang bagong taon ng 2026. So, ayun. We hope to see you po on our clearance sale. And of course, next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Next year.
Next year.
Ayun, airing. Ayun. This is gonna be our season finale.
Yes.
Oh my God, naka-season 1 tayo. Alam pala, yun. Yes, it's our season finale. Please watch out for our season 2 next year, January. And we have a lot of stuff for you.
Yes.
For next year. So, abangan niyo po. So, ayun. Oh my God, sana natapos at na-record lahat to, di ba?
Sana.
So, ayun. Anything else you would like to invite them to?
December 6 to 7 with Mother Potters will be at the Bazaar in Rockwell.
Yay! Support them, guys.
Yes, please support. Ayun pa.
At ano din, na-launch
yan.
Na-launch na ang pottery notebook.
Ay, maganda tong gift.
So guys, sobrang for potters to. Sobrang useful to. 2 sizes siya. 1 na malaki. Kung gusto nyo yung talagang malaki yung drawing. Tapos ito for your bag, kasha na maliit. Diba?
I have a small one.
Yan. Sobrang useful siya, guys.
I-message nyo lang si Kat. Ang Instagram niya is
Crafted by AKC.
Yes. Anytime soon you will see this as well sa amtceramics.com website. So also yung mga featured artists natin sa participating artists during our BTC Art Mart, you will see as well some of their pieces at the website. So please wait for it. And punta na lang. Kung gusto niyo talaga mahawakan, makita, punta kayo ng nung weekends na yun. Sa December. So, ayun.
That's it. Ayun.
So, oh my God. So, paalam na tayo. Pero ayun. Thank you so much po for your continued support.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Hindi namin alam kung paano kayo pasasalamatan. Pero,
Kasi kung wala naman sila,
wala rin tayo dito. Like, sinasabi ko lagi dito sa kanila or sa mga nakakatrabaho ko. Naging friends ko na rin kasi ito mga to. Pero family na siya. So, kung wala kayo dyan, wala din kami dito. And salamat na hinahayaan nyo kami for letting us do this.
Yes.
Kasi kung hindi rin naman, wala rin talaga mapupuntahan. Pero yun, thank you. Sobrang salamat po. Ayun. Ang arte.
May ganun.
May mga pag-ganun pa. So, anyway, let's end our season finale and our host for our podcast, Patikan.
Hi, I'm Abby.
I'm AM Trajeco.
I'm Kat.
And thank you for watching
Patikan!
Yay! Yeah! Tapos din.